June 25th, 2009, the world stopped. The king of pop was gone. The news spread like wildfire, leaving millions in shock. But as the mourning began, so did the questions. What really happened that night? Was it a tragic accident or something more? Michael Jackson was preparing for the biggest comeback of his career. But behind the lights and the music, a darker story unfolded, one of pain, pressure, and a desperate fight for rest. And at the center of it all, a doctor. Was he a savior? A scapegoat? Or something far worse? Tonight, we uncover the truth behind the final hours of a legend. Welcome to the story of Michael Jackson's last night.
Welcome to Bringer of Mysteries, where legends, secrets, and unanswered questions come to life. The truth is never simple, but it's always worth seeking. Are you ready?
June 25th, 2009. A day that will forever be etched in history. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was gone. Fans across the globe were left stunned, mourning the loss of a musical icon whose voice, moves, and magic had shaped generations. As the world grieved, questions began to emerge. How could this happen? Michael Jackson has died. Those words reverberated through news outlets and social media, leaving millions in disbelief. How could a man so full of life, preparing for a massive comeback, be gone so suddenly? The shock rippled across the globe, uniting fans and skeptics alike in sorrow. Michael wasn't just an entertainer, he was a father, a philanthropist, and a cultural phenomenon. But behind the sequin glove and moonwalk, he was also a man battling pain, exhaustion, and a longing for peace. His struggles, often hidden from the public, hinted at a deeper, more personal story. In 2009, Michael was gearing up for his grand return to the stage with his This Is It tour. It was meant to be a spectacular comeback, one that his children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, would finally witness live. The excitement was palpable, but so was the pressure. Few knew that Michael's life had been marked by physical and emotional pain. A 1984 Pepsi commercial accident left him with severe burns and introduced him to the world of painkillers. This incident would set the stage for a long and complicated relationship with medication. By the late 80s, Michael was on top of the world, but fame came with a heavy price. Stress, sleepless nights, and physical ailments haunted him. As his career soared, his health deteriorated, setting the stage for battles he'd faced for decades. In 1999, during a live performance, an aerial platform malfunction caused Michael to fall 50 feet. The accident permanently injured his spine and compounded his reliance on pain medication, adding to his growing health challenges. Behind closed doors, Michael's health battles intensified. Chronic pain, stress, and debilitating insomnia plagued him. He'd go days without sleep, relying on powerful sedatives just to rest. His silent struggle went unnoticed by many. Michael referred to propofol, a powerful anesthetic, as his milk. He relied on it to find the sleep that constantly eluded him. The risks of using such a drug as a sleep aid were immense, but for Michael, it became a dangerous companion in his final years. The This Is It tour demanded the impossible from Michael, a grueling rehearsal schedule, physical exertion, and the pressure of delivering perfection. All while he struggled with his health and a dependency that few truly understood. Enter Dr. Conrad Murray. Hired as Michael's personal physician for the tour, Murray had one job: to ensure Michael was in top shape. But was he truly the help Michael needed, or another factor in his decline? On the evening of June 24th, Michael returned home after rehearsal. Exhausted and desperate for sleep, he relied on Murray to administer his nightly dose of propofol. It was a routine that had become dangerously familiar. Dr. Murray administered a small dose of propofol and set up an 4-drip to keep Michael sedated. Unbeknownst to him, Michael's body would react unpredictably, leading to respiratory arrest. The line between sedation and danger had been crossed. When Michael stopped breathing, Murray was absent from the room. The critical moments that could have saved Michael's life were lost, leaving him in a state beyond recovery. Murray returned to find Michael unresponsive. Mistaking respiratory arrest for cardiac arrest, he began ineffective CPR. Precious time slipped away as the correct actions were never taken. 911 was not called immediately. When paramedics arrived, it was too late. Michael Jackson was pronounced dead at the hospital, leaving the world in shock and his family in unimaginable grief. The news of Michael Jackson's death swept across the globe like a tidal wave. Vigils sprang up overnight, with fans gathering to light candles, sing his songs, and mourn the loss of a legend. The pain was universal. As the shock began to subside, questions emerged. Fans and the media demanded answers. How could this happen? All eyes turned to Dr. Conrad Murray, whose actions on that fateful night were increasingly under scrutiny. The autopsy report revealed a lethal combination of propofol and benzodiazepines in Michael's system. It painted a grim picture of a man who had been pushed to his limits, both physically and emotionally. Dr. Murray claimed he was only trying to help Michael sleep. He insisted that Michael had administered the fatal dose himself, a claim met with skepticism and outrage from the public and legal experts alike. The trial of Dr. Conrad Murray captivated the world. Prosecutors argued that his negligence led to Michael's death, while the defense painted him as a scapegoat for Michael's long history of addiction. As the trial unfolded, the narrative shifted. Could Michael Jackson's death have been prevented? Or was it the inevitable result of years of mismanagement, pressure, and unresolved health issues? In November 2011, Dr. Conrad Murray was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. But for many, the verdict brought little closure. The king of pop was gone, and no court decision could bring him back. Michael Jackson's death reignited debates about the pressures of celebrity life. The constant demands, the isolation, and the relentless pursuit of perfection had taken their toll on him. For Michael's children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, the loss was devastating. They would never again see their father dance, sing, or smile. Their pain became a stark reminder of the human cost behind the icon. Even in death, Michael's fans refused to let his legacy fade. They continued to honor his music, his humanitarian work, and his message of love and unity. Was it just Dr. Murray, or was the entertainment industry complicit in Michael's downfall? The pressure to perform, the neglect of his health, and the enablers around him painted a troubling picture. This is it was supposed to be Michael's triumphant return, but it became a symbol of what was lost. Fans still wonder what could have been if he had been given the chance to heal. Despite the tragedy of his death, Michael Jackson's contributions to music, dance, and culture remain unmatched. From his groundbreaking music videos to his iconic Moonwalk, he redefined entertainment and inspired countless artists. Michael's humanitarian efforts were often overshadowed by his fame. He donated millions to charities, visited hospitals, and used his platform to raise awareness for causes close to his heart. Though Michael Jackson's life ended tragically, his music and message continued to inspire. He reminded the world of the power of love, unity, and the importance of caring for one another. Michael's story is a cautionary tale about the pressures of fame and the human toll it can take. It's a reminder to value health, balance, and the humanity behind the celebrity. Beyond the king of pop was Michael, the father, the brother, the son. His humanity was often hidden beneath the glitz and glamour, but those who knew him remember his kindness, humor, and love for life. Even in death, Michael Jackson's music continues to unite people of all ages and cultures. Songs like Heal the World and Black or White resonate now more than ever, reminding us of his timeless artistry. In his final days, Michael spoke about love, the environment, and leaving a better world for his children. Those words remain a call to action for us all. Though he is no longer with us, Michael Jackson's impact is eternal. The king of pop will always be remembered, not just for what he gave to the world, but for the joy, hope, and unity his art inspired. News of Dr. Conrad Murray's involvement sent shockwaves through the public. Fans demanded answers, and protests erupted outside courthouses. Was Murray solely to blame, or was there a larger system at fault? In 2011, Dr. Murray faced trial for involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors painted him as reckless and negligent, while the defense argued he was a scapegoat for a broken industry. The world watched as every detail was laid bare. The jury found Dr. Murray guilty of involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison, a sentence that many felt was too lenient for the loss of an icon. But was justice truly served? Michael Jackson's death exposed the darker side of the entertainment industry, a culture that prioritized profit over humanity. The pressure to deliver at all costs was a weight no one could bear alone. Despite his struggles, Michael Jackson's music continues to inspire. His art transcended pain, uniting people across the globe. But his untimely death left a void that can never be filled. Michael's story serves as a cautionary tale about the price of fame and the need for compassion. It's a reminder to care for those we idolize, not just as stars, but as human beings. Though his life ended too soon, Michael Jackson's spirit lives on through his music and the memories he gave the world. He will forever be the king of pop, cherished and celebrated by those who loved him. All right. Please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe button so you won't miss the next episode.